sorry. You believe in the flat earth, dude? You're a moron. I'm sorry.
Well, why do you believe in the globe?
What do you mean? Why do I believe? I believe because there are pictures of NASA sends. I mean, how many pictures do we have of the Earth now from space? We have the blue marble picture. We have all sorts of, just so many photos.
Did you know the blue marble picture is CGI and the creator of the picture admitted that it's CGI?
Well, no, I didn't know that.
Okay, that's all right. Do you know the speeds at which the Earth is moving? How fast is the Earth actually spinning?
I don't know. Fast? It moves fast.
How fast is it rotating around the sun?
I don't know.
How fast is it moving through the galaxy?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Who discovered the pole star and when?
I really don't know.
If you don't know the answers to any questions, then why do you believe what you believe?
Well, I guess I don't know then. I guess because I've been told.
Okay, so if I told you to go jump off a bridge right now, would you go jump off a bridge? What I'm trying to understand is, why don't you do the research and learn? Learn more than what you know right now.
No, obviously I wouldn't jump off a bridge, but it's obviously not flat. We're obviously on a ball that's spinning. All right? That's because how could every single scientist lie to us? So they're all lying to us. Everyone's lying then.
If you want funding from the government, you're going to have to say what they want you to say. If you go against what the narrative is, they're not going to give you the funding. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, fine, but there are still private companies that send spaceships up and do all sorts of stuff. So they're not all government-funded companies.
If they're not government funded, who owns the companies? That's what you need to be asking yourself. Who owns the companies? Is it owned by, what, Vanguard, BlackRock? Who owns the company? If they're publicly shared companies, who owns the primary shares? Figure that out, and then come back and talk to me. I mean, did you know that every ancient civilization saw the same stars in the same order that we see today? Did you know that?
Well, I mean, you can't really prove that. How do you know that the ancient people saw the same stars that we see today? You can't. How is that? How can you possibly prove that? That's a bold statement. And if that statement were true, then it would be pretty difficult to believe we were endlessly spinning through the galaxy. But how can you even ever prove that?
Well, you're right about one thing. That is a bold statement, and it can be proven because the constellations, which are the stars, the constellations, okay, all of the zodiac signs, Scorpio and Pisces, all of those signs are the stars. And those stars are drawn on pyramid, cave, temple walls, thousands of years old, painted in, carved in. It's undeniable. Any archaeologist with half a brain will tell you that.
Give me a break. I mean, all right, so what holds water in then? How does the water get held in? With your little ice wall? Okay, Game of Thrones boy. Give me a break.
Water gets held in by elevation. Why does water get held in on a beach? You've been to the beach. You don't need an ice wall for the water to get held in, first of all. You just need higher elevation, and then it's not gonna go anywhere. This is why water doesn't go up. This is why water doesn't curve. This is why the Nile River proves that the Earth is not a ball. It flows from south to north. How does the Nile River flow uphill?
Well, because gravity. Gravity, obviously. Gravity.
Yup, gravity's always the magic answer. Why don't planes have to turn to go around the curve of the Earth? The altimeter, that's always the magic answer, the altimeter. Plenty of whistleblower pilots have come out and told stories about altimeters not working, altimeters failing mid-flight and not doing anything at all.
See, now this is how a typical conversation, a phone call conversation would go between me and somebody that believes in the globe. It would get a little back and forth, but most of the time what happens is it comes down to the fact that people that believe in the globe have not done enough research. Most of these people cannot go out and look up at night and point out 10 stars and know where they are without using their phone. Most people don't know how to find the North Star. Most people don't know these tricks because we just haven't learned. Nobody's taught us this stuff. But I'm telling you, when you begin to learn these things, your reality begins to change, and that's just the way it goes.